everyone, welcome to BKA Oracles. Today is collective insights from me. The videos are timeless. I have the sense of that all my videos are timeless, but I am aware that some dates are irrelevant for some people, but that's just if it resonates with you when it comes to like dates and in general, just any message that I deliver from my channel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and liking and all that good stuff. Let me just do this. Okay, so the first message here is that somebody will get married. I clairvoyantly tuned into a couple riding in their just got married car, so that's very beautiful. I got the sense it has to be somewhere around summer, but it could also be spring, like depending on where you live on the globe. It could be either spring or summer. And then if you're African American and if you have a short hair like TWA, go ahead and color your hair that specific color, especially if it's like off-white. You might not like it will look good on you. That's all I gotta say, because I also clairvoyantly tuned into somebody hesitating if they should color their hair off-white. Go ahead and do it. You know, your hair will grow. It's never that serious. Okay. And then something will take place during the 20th. I'm not sure if it's in relation to like the actual I just got married message, but I'm gonna like kind of have to clarify with some cards. Okay. And then I'm gonna continue. Somebody is gonna like come across a big milestone in their life, and you might be a fashionista into makeup or into fashion or work in that field. For some odd reason, your sister kind of ruins that event, and I'm not sure why. Again, we're gonna clarify all that needs to be clarified with cards in due time. I just want to read all the messages here so you can get a sense of like, okay, should I watch or not? I feel like it'd be much easier for the collective, you know. And then I also have this, I'm not sure if like there's two sisters watching this or not, but like it could either be you that ruins the event, like not intentionally, or your sister. But if it's your sister, I feel like they did it intentionally. I know it sounds kind of off, but we're gonna see with some cards in due time. And the other message here is again, clairvoyantly, my clairvoyant like abilities has been heightened these past few days. Like I've been on a really deep spiritual awakening mode. So there's that. It kind of happens when I'm not like active on like social media or just like near electronics, but that's a different topic in itself. So I feel like I would try to limit my time on like, you know, being too much on the computer, like Kendrick Lamar said, and more so in nature. That could be for somebody, that could be a side message, you know. Try to, you know, balance all that is, you know. We're not computers, we're human beings having a spiritual experience here on earth, and we should not forget the earthly parts of ourselves, you know. But yeah, okay. The other message here is that like I said, I clairvoyantly tuned into like friends kind of going out either for brunch or clubbing, or like just for drinks. One person within the friend group, I feel like it could be you that kind of feel like you don't resonate with them, and your surroundings thinks it has to do with money. Maybe you do need to save up on money. Maybe it's not the season for you to splurge. I also saw that, and I saw that you were like kind of scrambling to like make ends meet, but it's in relation to like going out. So this could just be a side message from like your higher self, from God, from, you know, spirit, saying that maybe this is not the time for you to be, you know, splurging and putting money on drinks. And just personally, I don't feel like I need to clarify this. Like, logically, just tell them that you have other priorities, that you need to like focus on other things. I feel like if they are your true authentic friends, that they will understand where you're coming from. You know, you don't have to feel obligated to like you know, do the same thing as they're doing if you don't kind of match up to that vibration. And it's never that serious. Like, it's not unusual to like, sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't. Like, that's just life. Yeah. So, but I'm seeing this is like an individual. Actually, I'm seeing is actually you, that, to be quite honest, you do go out on a regular with your friends, and the money they spend on like going out, specifically drinks, is a lot. It's above your means in this current moment, in this frequency, in this energy. All right. And then we got the last message here is, I saw a Sicilian woman completing cheating on their husband. That's Courasian. They could be talking to somebody in Canada. So there's that. Okay, so let's get into it. If it's my friend from Sicily, I'm sorry that I put your business out there. But something wasn't wrong frequency-wise. That whole dynamic, I actually got that in a dream. Some of them were like dream channelings, so I just kind of like narrow it down. But we're gonna start off with, I'm just gonna check everything is filming. Yes. So we're gonna start off with their first message. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Sorry. I almost forgot. There's something going on like spiritually, like transit wise, with like the planet, which is really off. I want to keep it short, but obviously you guys heard about the attack from North Korea on Japan in Hokkaido. Though they were just kind of like testing, like missile wise, but like still, like the frequency of like what's going on recently, that aside, it's just been kind of off. If you're one of those people that suffer a lot of like attacks in dreams, or get any weird dreams, specifically sexually, that's kind of like inclined with the whole things are going off spiritually, that is just not for the greater good. I kind of sensed that like a few days ago, but then when I heard about the whole thing with it's testing like missiles and stuff, I'm like, okay, it's just a lot going on. I'm just sensing there's like a lot going on. Okay. So yeah. So I want to start off with because they tell me I should focus on the whole weird energy. I'm just gonna give it like a few minutes, but save up. Just generally, just save up on money. I feel like the price on money is just gonna be very disorientated. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that there's a lot of weird stuff going on behind the scenes. The guy that created like Cash App like suddenly passed away. But yeah, let me keep it short. But there's something going on with the food, something is going on with the money, and it has to do with installing fear. So it's like there's gonna be a lot of like tempering with like food, like real food from authentic food. It's also very good to grow your food and try to eat as just grow your food. I could easily say eat organic, but grow your food if it's possible, wherever you're at on the globe. Also, the price on food, I feel like it's pretty obvious in a lot of countries, has risen a lot, specifically in like countries like, let's say you live in not in a third world country, right? And you live in a poor area, prices there are like increasing a lot. And if you haven't noticed, there's some specific areas where it's like the food is not gonna be high vibrational. There's gonna be a lot of food that's just gonna be damaging to your system, like spiritually, emotionally. Like, to make it simple, they would just be selling products that has a lot of cheese, that will like be cheaper, and then all the vegetables will be like increasing at a higher rate. Like anything that is like, I guess, good for you, or like, yeah, good for you and would be beneficial for you, would probably be like more expensive. Hopefully I'm making any sense, okay? I'm not sure if it's tailored to an agenda, but like there's that. And I also wanted to mention, like, yeah, a few days ago I got a call from like, I had an interview, and the interview, like, the company kept emailing me about how, have you had this interview with our AI? And I'm like, no. And it's so weird because it's like, if it's AI generated, you know, things should have already been established. But it was like, yeah, an actual person that emailed me about me needing to have this interview with their AI, you know, generator, I should say. And I did, and it felt very quote unquote humane. And that was literally like last week, okay? And then all of a sudden I see people, and also my feeds on my normal YouTube and or my other YouTube and this one, about how things should just become more normalized in relation to AIs. I mean, anything that is like electronic generated is AI in some form. But yeah, I don't know. I just felt to mention that I know some people feel some type of way, feel like, you know, scared. Because it has to do with what's real and not real. I feel like I can't really go too much deep into it, but I feel like if you know, you know. Those that are on the spiritual journey, like basically just here for spiritual knowledge, and aside from any revelations and, you know, prophetic insights and all that stuff, I feel like you know what to do, and it's kind of like DNA coded within you. But yeah, if you have seen like Erica Badu getting answers about herself from an AI, and they were really pushing that type of thing, you know, Black Mirror type of thing. Okay, so that was really off. Okay, let's continue. Let's keep it light. For the people that just got married, you could be an Aquarius. I don't know why I have to go on a rant with that one, but you could be an Aquarius, okay? I feel like you're confused on... It seems like you are confused, but you're not. You will get married to this person, but I feel like it's more so you have to make a decision on when to like propose, make this happen. It could just be in relation to like there's so much going on the planet, and you don't know where to start, you know? You don't know how to like get everybody together. You don't know if everybody can come to get celebrations, things of that nature. But you guys are gonna get married this year for a Wands. Don't worry, it's gonna be alright, okay? There might be some sort of blockages here in relation to you guys, and it has to feel minor, but you guys are gonna get upset, specifically you, but it's not that deep. Like, things are still gonna be moving forward. It's just a small blockage, you know. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It's great, but it's not the best, okay? But I'm sensing that things are gonna move forward. At the moment, you might feel like you're not gonna get fully supported when it comes to you guys' relationship, or this decision in relation to your relationship of taking it to the next level. Okay, they're saying it's a tower moment. I sense it's not that deep, but let's see what the tower moment. What's the tower moment about? I am sensing the tower moment is kind of like something that's going on in the present moment. Even though I mentioned, okay, I did mention spring and summer, so you know, whatever. If it's spring, it's spring. If it's summer, it's summer, right? So the tower moment is in relation to why can I not speak? Oh God, give me strength. I don't want to fumble right now. The tower moment is in relation to the home environment. Okay. Crazy. So you feel stuck at home, stuck when it comes to your home environment. I'm also sensing you could just be controlling family members. That point, I feel like that's what it is. That's what's giving you a tower moment, is either your side of the family or your partner's side of the family. They're very strict and controlling. Why is that? I'm hearing a perfectionist. Yeah, they're very strict though. I feel like they want this wedding to be a specific way. Some of them are hurt. We got the Three of Swords. Why is that? Some of them are hurt because of a person. It could be a mother figure who's an Aries, or just a mother figure as well. Maybe somebody won't get invited or can come. Maybe somebody's pregnant. I feel like somebody also thinks that you guys are getting married because you got pregnant if you're a female, which is absurd. And this is what breaks their heart, because they're like, I cannot believe that you guys are getting married because they knocked you up or you got them pregnant. Okay. Damn, I didn't think it would be this girl. Okay, we're gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna do an advice card. You guys, okay? So we got here. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. So you could be Muslim, or your family is, and you know, traditions and values, that's very important to them. So this is why they're kind of like upset. It could be that they want to infuse more of their, you know, beliefs and culture, and it kind of goes, your wedding is going outside of that. Or it could just be that you and your partner have different like backgrounds from religion, and that is kind of like the obstacle. You don't know how to navigate it. Of course, you want everybody to be happy at the wedding and have peace and all that good stuff, but let me just say this. You guys are gonna get married regardless. There is some that's gonna get upset and some gonna feel some type of way because there's more out of their, you know, values or religious beliefs infused in the actual like event, the wedding, and one of the other party is gonna feel some type of way. So it doesn't really have to be based on religion, but I'm sensing that it could also just be based on like, if you're an atheist or if you're like a spiritualist and you just want to incorporate that or have less of the like the religious aspect of it all. It could just be like, you don't want like if you're female, you don't want to have a white dress, or you know, you don't want to do like the henna if you're like into those traditions. Or you don't want to jump the broom. Like there's certain traditions where it's like some immediate family is gonna feel some type of way, and I'm sensing it's the mother that's gonna be more affected, aka heartbroken. But at the end of the day, it's your wedding, so go ahead and do what you have to do. You know, set your boundaries, live your life. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next message here. The hair part, I feel like I don't have to dive into it, so I'm kind of just gonna scan through it. I do want to go back and see if the 28th has anything to do with the actual wedding, because this is what I kind of got the sense to it when I got the download. So they're saying no. This could be in relation to a blockage, maybe. So, like, okay, let me say, talk less and shuffle more. In relation to the 20th, what's that about? Okay, so it has to do with some sort of lesson and rejection and a soulmate. So on the 20th, they're saying it's separate from the whole wedding part, unless it's somebody you knew or dated prior to getting married to somebody else, or vice versa. Okay, I'm not sensing that, but I'm going with my direction here. But take what resonates. Sometimes I say things that just don't make sense, and it makes sense to somebody else, and that's just what it is, you know. But on the 20th of April, somebody's gonna go through some sort of lessons in relation